Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you some non-toxic products that I restocked our house with. I ordered through a company called Young Living. I have been doing that for 9 years now, which feels like longer really, but I love their essential oils. I love their cleaning products and the personal care stuff. So I restocked a number of things. Let me show you what I got. So first I'm gonna start with shower. I actually got the Lavender Volume Shampoo as well as the Copiba Vanilla Conditioner. My husband and I both have pretty lengthy hair. And so this combination tends to work really well for the hardness of the water that we have here, the type of hair that we have, the length and all of that. All non-toxic. I don't have to worry about chemicals seeping into my scalp when I'm doing my showering. So, and I love the lavender volume because the scent of it smells like a lavender cookie. It's just like a really interesting combination, just like a really sweet, comforting, nice for fall type of aroma. So love that. Love the conditioner. I use the conditioner as a shave cream too, which works really well. I also got bath and shower gel. So this is unscented. They call it the bath and shower gel base. I add my own essential oils to it and I dilute it as well. So I pour out half of the contents, I save it in a mason jar or whatever. Then I add in essential oils. Right now, like I said, since we're in fall, I'm gonna go ahead and add some fall aromas. I love vanilla oleo resin. I love to add cinnamon bark, maybe some Thieves in there too. Just really comforting and nice, maybe some orange as well. Then I will fill the rest up with water, give it a shake, and I get 2 bottles of shower gel out of one by doing the dilution, and I can scent it however I want. I like it too because it foams up really, really nicely. So I got a bunch of, I mentioned Thieves before, I got a bunch of Thieves things. So Thieves is kind of a weird name to call a product, right? So the idea of Thieves is back in the time of the plague in Europe, there were these guys that were going around and they were robbing those who had contracted the plague, but they weren't getting sick. They were caught, they were taken to the king, and the king offered to grant them a lesser sentence if they would disclose how they were not contracting the plague, with doing everything that they were doing. And they were spice merchants and they were rubbing the inside of their plague masks with oils, basically, aromatics that are inside the Thieves blend. So that's where Thieves gets its name from, now that you know that. So first thing I got is the Thieves cleansing soap. This works well as like a hand soap, a body soap, whatever, but I am going to be making my own laundry detergent out of this. I just grate this and then I add in, I think it's 2 cups, I have to double check my recipe, of washing soda and baking soda. I combine it all together. I do about a tablespoon or 2 per load of laundry. It works incredibly well. I'll put that in the cards wherever that is up here, because I do have a video on that. But I find that of Young Living's bar soaps, the Thieves cleansing soap works best for laundry soap DIY. Also got Thieves Vitality. This is just, normal Thieves essential oil. I always like to have this on hand during the fall and the winter time because it's a great immune system supporter. I'll do 1 drop in my mouth before I go into public or before I go teaching into the schools or anything like that. But I also diffuse it as well. Amazing with any kind of citrus or vanilla or whatever. Got some Thieves Mouthwash. My husband and I both love this. We do a capful. I do a diluted capful. He does a full strength one every single morning as soon as we get up to just kind of clean the mouth out. It has colloidal silver in there too, which you know anything about colloidal silver, kill all the things. I also, speaking of killing, got the Thieves Household Cleaner Concentrate. So there's about 30 bottles of cleaner in here. What you do is you take a capful or 2 of this, put it into a spray bottle, and then fill the remainder with water. It cleans literally everything. My entire house, this is all I've been using for the last 9 years, from my sinks to counters, toilets, windows and mirrors, completely streak free. You can actually clean your fruits and vegetables with it too. So it's a really good multi-purpose cleaner. So I always have this on hand as well. I got a Thieves hand soap refill. So I get these pump bottles here from Amazon and then I fill it halfway with the Thieves hand soap and then I fill the rest with water. And so it's super easy. We took this on our most recent trip to Disney World. I always like to have hand soap at the hotel sinks because the facial soap, it just doesn't cut it in hotel rooms. I don't know. And there's like toxins in there that I don't want. So anyway, we went through this pretty quickly. I always like to have that on hand too. And you can scent that for the season as well. If you want to add additional oils to it, you definitely can do that. But you certainly don't have to because it smells good as is. And then my favorite dishwasher powder of any company ever. I love this stuff. So I use just 3/4 of a scoop, and then in my rinse aid compartment, I add white vinegar, and it leaves my glasses so stinking clean and sparkly, no hard water stains at all. It works incredibly well. And I have used this in Ohio water. I've used it in Florida water. It works great all across the board. The key is not using too much. From a supplement standpoint, I got some Essential Zymes 4. This is a digestive enzyme that my husband and I both absolutely love. We take this with our biggest meal of the day, which for us tends to be our dinner. That's when we have plantains or, cassava flour pasta or kind of like the more starchy types of things. So this helps our food to digest, helps to alleviate gas, discomfort of any kind. It really just helps to break down the food because, as they say, you are what you eat, you are what you absorb. And if your food has a little bit of help by way of digestive enzymes to break down so that your body can then use the nutrients, you're gonna be better off than if your food's just going right through you. But we absolutely love this digestive enzyme. Literally the best enzyme we've ever taken. Now, technically speaking, these 3 essential oils are also supplements that I got. I got Season Essentials, which I'm actually gonna open right now. Very good for season changes. So allergies and that kind of thing when the pollen is doing its stuff or, fall time, the different flora and fauna. It all just kind of changes with the breeze and the leaves dropping and all of that. So this is a combination of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And then there's also goldenrod and something else. I'm forgetting the last thing that's in here. Oh, eucalyptus, of course. So this is such a fresh smelling combination. I did take this down to Disney with us and I finished it while I was down there because, in Florida, it's a little more moldy than it is up here in Central Ohio, but it's a great oil. I love it to put in the diffuser. And even just smelling it from the bottle, it just opens up my sinuses so much. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on because I am feeling a little bit of allergy stuff today, a little bit of drainage and things. So I have a couple of drops in the palm of my hand and I'm going to take my 2 fingers like this and I just put it around the side of my ear, down the side of my neck like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm gonna put the rest of it on the back of my neck. And so when our sinuses drain, they drain like this. And then they go down here. So I also like to pump this area. This is like where your clavicle is, and it's like a triangle, right? So I just pump right here and that helps to get the lymphatics moving, especially in the head. And you'll start to swallow. And I can already tell my nose is starting to run. And it just opens everything up and it's so wonderful during allergy time. Now, speaking of allergies, I also got a Lavender Vitality and it's the same lavender that Young Living sells. It's inside the non-Vitality version. This is just labeled for dietary use, but put it in your diffuser, put it on. It doesn't really matter. It's all the same oil inside the bottle. It's just labeling laws. So with lavender, speaking of allergies, if I am having a pretty bad allergy day, I will take a drop of lavender and put it under my tongue. I will let it sit as long as I can stand it. And it does not taste great, but boy, does it work. Somehow, at least for my body, it helps with that histamine reaction to where the watery eyes, the itchy nose, the watery nose, the sinuses, all of that. If I need just that extra little oomph. And friends, I used to take Claritin every single day for years because I had such bad allergies seasonally. Mostly ragweed and dust tends to be like my things, but it just kind of depends on the season. And so I don't like how the allergy medicine made me feel. I would get so groggy at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I would have to take a nap. It was awful. I was like dragging. It would dry me up so much. Like my skin would get dry and eyes would get dry. And yeah, I wouldn't water, but I wouldn't have any moisture in me anywhere. So just having a drop of lavender, it's just such an empowering thing. Just go bloop. It works really, really well. So love having natural solutions that work incredibly well. And then I also got a Grapefruit Vitality Essential Oil. I love this essential oil for my diffusers, especially in the fall. My favorite combination right now with grapefruit is with lavender and vanilla as well in the diffuser. It smells so good. But it's also great with Thieves or any kind of fall oils like a cinnamon or clove or nutmeg. And it's from the rind of the grapefruit. So it just smells really fresh and uplifting and really good if your mood is down in the dumps on those fall gray days. We know how they are, at least here in Ohio. We are coming up on that down in the dumps season. So I like to stock up on the citrus oils just to help my mood elevate a little bit. So those are the things that I purchased. Now, because I purchased them in the month of September, as when I'm filming this, Young Living gives gifts with purchase that are no additional cost to me. They just put them in the box. So what I earned from my order, I got a Thieves Chest Rub. This thing, my friends, is fantastic for sore throats, coughs, sniffles, all of that. You know that chest rub that starts with a V and ends with an X? Vapor rub. That's a petroleum-based chest rub. I don't want to spread petroleum on myself. I just don't. So this has a very reminiscent smell, but it doesn't have any of the ick in it. So it has camphor, it has eucalyptus, it has menthol, and of course it's in a non-toxic plant-based base. And the thing that I like about it too is when you open this, it has an applicator to where you just go like this. You don't have to dip your finger into a jar and then go like that. You can just go hands-free and rub it wherever you need to rub it, besides your nose or whatever. It's so cooling and comforting and wonderful and perfect for the fall. Speaking of respiratory, also got a Raven. So Raven is an essential oil blend that if you are using essential oils currently, you probably got a starter bundle that had Raven in it, because this is our respiratory oil. Great to go in the diffuser if you're feeling a little bit stuffy or congested, anything sinusy. This is just a really nice helper. Also put it in the corners of your shower before you take a shower to release that aroma. It's like a eucalyptus and a mint combo. I love this. I'm actually gonna open it now because I am out of Raven. This was another one that we took to Disney for sinus related, who knows. Oh, it's so nice. I smell a like wintergreen coming through too. Oh, it's a really great oil. I love this one so, so much. And it does have a childproof cap on it because of the wintergreen that's in here. Wintergreen is a very sweet taste, and we wanna keep children deterred from overdoing it on the wintergreen. So that's why you'll see the childproof cap on it. But it's great in the diffuser, great on the chest. We love to have this one, especially in the fall. Two other ones that came in my box was Orange Vitality. Same orange inside the bottle, wonderful in the diffuser. I love this oil for also taming hair frizzies. It works really well for whatever reason. It's like the perfect consistency for that. But again, like I was saying with the grapefruit, citrus oils are studied and well known for uplifting the mood, and orange is really good for that. And orange is one that I actually like to diffuse at bedtime too. I like to diffuse this with lavender before I go to bed. Orange is just one of those oils that can be mood uplifting or really relaxing for the system. It kind of, your system adapts and it adapts to you. And so I love having orange on hand. So I was glad that that one was a gift this month. And then nutmeg. Nutmeg is a great adrenal oil. So you can do nutmeg, clove, maybe some rosemary in a roller bottle, roll it over the lower part of the back where the adrenals are. It can be very supportive for our stress response. A very nice one also to diffuse during the fall and the winter with orange, with clove and cinnamon. It just smells so familiar and comfortable. So I love nutmeg. It's just a really great, versatile adrenal oil. And just for doing my household purchasing through what's called loyalty rewards, I earned store credit. It's like cash to turn in to get things at no cost to me. So let me show you what I got for literally free. So I got a Thieves dish soap, the best dish soap on the planet. You can dilute this in half if you want, add a little bit of baking soda to it and fill the rest with water. Works great if you want to dilute it, or if you don't, a little goes a very long way. So you don't need to use very much at a time. Tip with this, I love to use it with a Scrub Mommy's sponge, where it's like half scourer, half sponge on it. Target sells them, Amazon, I think Costco even has them too. It works great to help this foam up really nicely. And if you think about it, when you wash your dishes with the bright blue dish soap, any residue that may be left on the dishes you're gonna be eating, right? I don't wanna eat bright blue dish soap. I would rather eat, if I have to, a non-toxic dish soap. I've never noticed any residue left on there, so. Also got Thieves Whitening Toothpaste. My husband and I both really like this a lot. It has a pretty newer type of ingredient that is popular among the fluoride-free toothpaste, which is what this is. And it's called hydroxyapatite, and that is a remineralizing ingredient that is in here. This also has orange essential oil, like I talked about before. It can help whiten your teeth, which is awesome. Polishes really gently, but I feel like it works really well. And of all of Young Living's toothpastes, this is both of our favorites. Also for the fall, I got some cinnamon lip balms. I love Young Living's lip balms. They're really inexpensive, like $4, but all non-toxic ingredients. They have a lavender, they have grapefruit, and they have cinnamon. And then come October and on, they generally have the Christmas scents. I don't know what they're gonna be this year, but normally vanilla mint is one of them. And it tastes like an Andes like chocolate mint. I love it. It just is so good. But anyway, I got a cinnamon because I feel like it helps to plump my lips a little bit. I think it's the cinnamon tingliness or whatever. I don't know. It's really nice for fall. And I like having lip balm in my purse. So got one of those. I also got Cedarwood and Rosemary. I got both of these to make my mermaid hairspray to help with hair growth. So what I do is I take a spray bottle, I fill it with water and a dash of rubbing alcohol. And then to that, I do about 10 drops or so of cedarwood and rosemary, shake it up real well, and then I spray it on my scalp. And I just give my scalp a massage. I don't wash it out, I just leave it in there. It doesn't make my hair greasy or oily or anything or weird. It just, I don't know, I do it before bed, just rub it in, and by the morning I don't even notice that it's there. But rosemary and cedarwood, fantastic for hair growth. Also, cedarwood is good for sleep, and so you can diffuse this with lavender and orange maybe, and it's just a really nice brain oil. The sesquiterpenes, like the molecules and things that do the stuff for the essential oils in our bodies, really good for the brain, really good for sleep. And then rosemary is really nice to add to vegetables, soup, chicken dishes, things like that. So I'm not only gonna use it on my hair, I'm gonna use it in my food too. And the last thing I got is the Light One concealer, and I am going to keep buying this until Young Living no longer sells it. They're not selling their makeup line anymore. They have a few makeup brushes left and some concealers and things like that, but I absolutely love the Savvy Minerals concealer. I feel like it works really well. I actually have some on right now. It does a great job. It has tea tree oil in here too, so it's a good spot treatment because tea tree is great for acne, but it just works really well for my skin, and I am so sad that they are not carrying much of the Savvy anymore. So I have ventured out to different makeup companies, and I'll be sharing my makeup routine with what I use now very, very soon, but I will keep buying this or getting it for free like I did until I can no longer get it. All right, my friends, that is what I got to restock our house. We were out of so many personal care and cleaning things, so I needed to do a pretty good size order this month. Like I was talking about before, I ordered this through Young Living via a program called Loyalty Rewards. So when you order $50 worth of products, they call it 50 PV. It's like a point value or a product value. It's generally $50. $50 or more when you order products of any kind, be it oils or shampoo or cleaning products, change it out, whatever it is you need that particular month, you earn store credit points, like I shared before, to trade in for free things. And so I love ordering through Loyalty Rewards because I'm gonna be ordering these products anyway. And so I love that they reward us for doing our everyday shopping. I don't get this stuff from Target anymore because I can't find products as clean or as effective there. So that's the first thing. But Target does not pay me back for doing my shopping. I don't have a Target red card or whatever, and that's like 5%. I earned 25% back in whatever it is that I purchased in store credit, which is amazing. So I was able to get all this stuff for free, which is awesome. Plus with the free products that they give every single month that change month to month that are very appropriate for each season. I don't know why anybody would not do Loyalty Rewards, especially because all of these things, almost, you can dilute. There's 30 bottles of cleaner in here. It's like $1 a bottle when you dilute it. It's like Why would you not? So anyway, if you have any questions about the loyalty rewards program that Young Living has, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that I can. Thanks so much for watching today. If you haven't already and you'd like to hit that button down below, subscribe so you never miss a new video. Happy loyalty rewards shopping. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.